Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today on our webinar called A Beginner's Guide for Small Businesses to Get Started with AI with Confidence. Demystifying AI is what we're planning to do today. I am Aubrey Stone. I am the Vice President and Chief Revenue Officer of Cybertools. We are a managed IT service provider. We specialize in providing cybersecurity and IT strategies for businesses. We've been in business for 25 years, and we are just getting everybody going on AI. Agenda today, we're going to talk about what is AI, why AI matters for small businesses, what some of the common myths about AI are, how AI can help, what are some easy to implement tools for small businesses, the benefits of AI for efficiency and growth, overcoming some of the barriers that we might be feeling, and getting you a roadmap to get started. Hopefully by the end of this session, you're going to have a clear understanding of how you can begin your AI journey. So let's talk about what is AI. In simple terms, it is artificial intelligence that simulates human intelligence through machines. This can include things like learning, problem solving, decision making. You've probably already interacted with AI through a variety of tools like virtual assistants, email spam filters, recommendation systems on Netflix or Amazon. Why does AI matter for small businesses? It's no longer just for big tech companies. It's becoming an essential tool for small businesses to help improve efficiency, reduce costs, and stay competitive. 80% of businesses report increased productivity with AI. And that's why understanding AI and how to use it is becoming more important than ever. Some of the challenges that small businesses face these days are limited time and resources. We have trouble. I don't know about you guys and your companies, but I know in mine, sometimes we are having trouble with finding talent, employee retention, the costs to get a talented employee these days. We're facing increasing competition, and there really is this need for efficiency and innovation. So how can AI help us? It can automate repetitive tasks. It can enhance customer service, and it can provide data-driven insights. Let's address some of the common myths about AI. Myth number one, AI is just too complicated for small businesses. The truth is that many AI tools are very user-friendly, and they really require little to no technical knowledge. Myth number two, AI was going to replace all human jobs. In reality, AI is designed to assist humans, not replace them. And let's talk about the third myth, that AI is too expensive or complex. While that might have been true in the past, AI was pretty expensive and complex. There are now affordable and even free AI tools designed to help small businesses. We've used a lot of them here, and we've been playing around with more and more, and we're just finding that it really can help us automate repetitive tasks. And some of the tools are very intuitive, easy to use. Even some old girl like me can do that, so I know that you can too. So let's talk about, how can AI help small businesses? AI can automate customer service with chatbots and things like that, chatbots. Answering services, there's certain phone answering services now that are powered by AI. It can enhance your marketing material through personalized email campaigns with visual effects, social media posting. It can streamline operations with inventory tracking and scheduling. Let me share just a quick example. So let's take a case study called Sweet Treats Bakery. The challenge that this bakery had was managing their inventory, handling their customer inquiries, and boosting engagement with limited staff members. They were having a lot of trouble with staffing, keeping people, getting quality help. And so they started to use AI, and some of the solutions that they came up with really helped to boost their efficiencies. So the first thing they did was with inventory management. AI could predict the demand and resulted in reducing waste by 30%. They also used a chat bot, which was able to automate 80% of their customer inquiries, saving the staff time on answering phone calls and encountering problems that would come up with their customers. They also started to use it for personalized marketing. AI-driven emails increased their repeat sales by 25%. So all in all, this small bakery was able to increase their efficiency, get a higher customer service satisfaction rate, and improve their revenue by using just some simple AI tools to help themselves. Small businesses can afford these tools and help them to streamline their operations and drive growth. Let's talk about some of the common AI that is being used right now. Customer service, chatbots like GPT or Drift, and phone answering services like Google Cloud Contact Center AI. In marketing, a lot of people are using some of the email automation functions with MailChimp. There are a lot of other marketing applications that we're going to share. We're actually going to do some demos today on some of the things that we've done to try to see what that looks like. We want to let you see exactly how we're using it and what it looks like. Operations, inventory management tools like QuickBooks Online now has some AI built-in functions. Decision making, there's data analytic platforms like Tableau, Looker, and Google Data Studio that people are using. What are the benefits of AI? Efficiency. AI handles repetitive tasks like customer inquiries or invoice generation, and it frees up your time for strategic work. Tools like the chatbots can provide 24/7 support, and marketing automation ensures that your campaigns run smoothly with minimal effort. Growth. AI improves customer experiences by delivering faster resolution and personalized interactions. Data-driven tools like Tableau offer valuable insights, empowering businesses to make smarter decisions and scale efficiently. It also can provide you some cost savings. You reduce those manual errors that people make, and you can optimize your resources. So like we were saying, that you can use the marketing applications to help streamline your marketing. We have seen a reduction in the amount of time that it takes for us to create marketing materials. So it helps us optimize that. It also gives us that competitive edge. Data-driven decisions help us scale effectively, and we can innovate a little bit quicker if our innovators in the business are freed up to do that and they're not churning through data and things like that. It also can help us optimize our workflow. So I want to show you how we used a simple, this is a free version of this product. It's called Leonardo.ai, and it is a graphic generating tool. So we just fed this a prompt saying, give us some, depict an IT company in Washington State with modern offices in a Pacific Northwest vibe where we want professionals collaborating, some secure server rooms, and iconic landmarks like Mount Rainier or Seattle skyline in the background. We fed this prompt into the free version of Leonardo AI, and it takes it a few minutes to generate, but it starts to generate these prompts, and it gives us several options to choose from. And so as it's working here, it will pull up several different options that we could use in our social media posts, on our website, and there you go. If you don't like what it gives you, then you can even ask it to go back and provide a different slant on what your original prompt was to get a different result. And then you can use these types of pictures. There's also another application called Beautiful.ai that will create an entire PowerPoint presentation from a script. So you could ask ChatGPT to give you a script for something, and then you can take that script and upload it into Beautiful.ai, and it will create an entire PowerPoint for you. Here is how we used ChatGPT to upload a webinar script and then asked ChatGPT to highlight 3 main points of that script so that we could then create social media posts out of that content. So here's the script. It's just a webinar script that we had our note taker, our AI note taker built into Teams to transcribed for us on a webinar that we attended, and then we uploaded it into ChatGPT and said, can you please tell us 3 main points from this webinar? And so it gave us these 3 main takeaways that then we could take and throw some of those words back into that Leonardo.ai and get ourselves a visual representation. And then we have the 3 highlighted takeaways that we could pair with those visual representations and post on our social media. So it just makes marketing quick and easy. And within seconds, ChatGPT can take that webinar script and give you the 3 main highlights. You could also ask it to give you a synopsis. You could ask it to rewrite the webinar. You could ask it to create a letter or an email off of it. So there's lots of different ways you can put your prompts in that then get the content that you're looking for. It also can analyze data. Here's how we just took a bunch of fake stats on a client with marketing, and we uploaded a spreadsheet of this data into ChatGPT, and we said, can you tell us some trends and information analysis about this data? And it was able to tell us what the lead generation and conversion trends were last year versus this year of that set of data. In raw leads, cost per lead, what is the qualified conversion rate, the qualified lead count, the first time appointment conversion rate, just marketing data that we made up that we fed into here. It was able to give us this graph and analyze the 2 years that we had made the data up for. It shows us that there's a sharp decline in raw leads, right? Indicating a need to figure out some enhanced lead acquisition strategies. It showed us that the qualified lead conversion from raw to qualified leads improved this year. So it gives us not only the visual representation, but it also gives us a printout of its suggested results. It also was able to analyze financial trends for us by saying that, this year over last year, our average client size, or this fake data's average client size, and how it increased. It also will highlight the quarter and annual goals and talk to us about what our goals should be. It gave us an entire plan for that. As part of this analysis, it highlighted some key challenges of this data set. It talked about lead volume, the drastic reduction in raw leads limits the entire marketing funnel despite improved conversion rates at later stages. It talked about what the marketing inefficiencies could be. The cost per lead was too expensive, that there was a lack of diversity in this data that we put in on channels for SEO or AdWords and things like that. It talked about how there was a deficiency in the pipeline, that there wasn't enough client acquisition per the first time appointments in this data set, so that the current performance trajectories are falling short of annual and quarterly targets. And then we asked it to give us opportunities for improvement. And so then it began to tell us that expand on your marketing channels. It gave us a printout that talked about how we should incorporate paid ads and social media to boost visibility and raw lead acquisition, and to invest in SEO to drive inorganic traffic and lower cost per leads. It gave us optimized research, outreach opportunities or suggestions, increase the farm list size or improve segmentation to generate more qualified leads, explore digital alternatives to supplement campaigns, focus on client value. It talked about how to focus on a target market and things like that. So as you can see, with being able to just feed it this information and get all of this analysis back, also with a plan for how to improve on that analysis, we really have no reason not to start using some of these AI tools. And many of them are affordable or free. And there is a little bit of a learning curve, but start small and build familiarity. So that's what we've done within our business is let's play around with this, right? So we'll get a tool, we'll start small, and then as we start to learn how it works, we will build upon that with the next step. We also collaborate with other people who are using it in our industry and have been learning a lot on webinars and things like that to build our familiarity. Trust, AI complements, not replaces human work. I think that's one of the biggest fears that people have, is that using AI is going to start replacing humans. I think that it's going to help humans become more efficient, but replacing them, I don't think that's where we are. We still want that human interaction when we work with other people, and I just don't think it's there yet. It can complement our work though, and it can help us become more efficient. So let's talk about a roadmap. How do you get started? Identify a challenge in your business that AI can solve. Mostly focus on like a time-consuming task. Research some simple AI tools for that problem. Implement a pilot project, evaluate the results that you get from that pilot project, and scale. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, and it's always evolving. So stay updated on what's coming out, and that will help you to maximize the potential of it. Does anybody have any questions or on any of that information? If you do, there is a question and answer section there where you can input a question and we can get you an answer. This is hopefully to be the beginning of a series of webinars that we are going to start putting out, where we really dig into different AI tools and how they can be used. There's tools like Copilot for Microsoft, which many businesses use Microsoft 365 to power their businesses anyways. There's lots of note-taking tools. There's lots of data analysis tools, lots of marketing tools. So our goal is to start making these webinars where we can give more and more information on how to use it. And then last, if you want more information, you can book a 10-minute discovery call with us, and we can talk about a problem that you're having and help you find the right AI tool to help you solve that problem. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Aubrey, we've got a question.
We have a
Eddie
question.
Wants to know if we will be able to have a copy of the slides for reference. He says this was great. Thank you.
Yes, I will be we do have a copy of the slides and an actual recording of this entire webinar that we'll be putting out and sending to you in an email, so you'll have it for later. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you have a fabulous holiday week. Take care.